Okay, so our last congruence theorem here is SSS, which by now, as you've guessed it, is side, side, side. All right, so this means that, let's say you have a triangle A, B, C, and you know simply the lengths of all three sides. Right? AB, BC, AC, right? You know those lengths. You know nothing about the angles, right? You don't know any angle measures. All you know are the side measurements. Okay, so now let's hop to the theorem here. Okay, so theorem SSS states that two triangles are congruent if three sides of one are equal respectively to the three sides of the other. Right? So side, side, side equals to side, side, side. All right, so here, let's take a look here. So at this theorem in action. So let's say again, given two triangles, triangle A, B, C, and triangle D, E, F. So let's say again, I know that this side AC congruent to DE, and let's say CB congruent to EF, and then AB congruent to DF. Right, so again, different tick marks, we're not necessarily guaranteed that they're all the same lengths, right? If a pair or all three were the same lengths, we would just use the same tick mark for all of them. But here is just to distinguish that they may be different lengths, okay? All right, so this is all I knew, right? I know nothing of the angles. All I knew was that this is how the two triangles are related. What triangle theorem SSS tells me is that is enough, right? If you know this, then you can jump to the conclusion, triangle A, B, C, congruent to triangle, and again, let's be careful here, right? So here we went from A to B, so for triangle D, F, E. All right, remember, important the order here, since we want those corresponding parts to match up, right? And again, sometimes you'll be asked for the reasoning. Again, reasoning here, all that needs to be stated is because theorem SSS. Okay. All right. So once we've established this, right, we have the three sides, we've established the congruence of these triangles, and then from there we can make other statements based off of triangle congruence, right? Since they are congruent, right, I've established I'm given, I should say, the sides are congruent. Well, from here we can make the statements, well, now that we know that, we've established triangle congruency. Because of triangle congruency, we could have statements like angle A congruent to angle D, angle B, excuse me, what am I doing here? Okay, so here, angle B congruent to angle F. Ooh. Let me try that one more time. Angle B congruent to angle F. And lastly, angle C congruent to angle E. All right, that follows from just our congruency definition of congruency of triangles, right? So we've established those facts now, right? Again, the order is first you're given the three sides, you establish triangle congruency, and then from there, the next logical leap would be all the corresponding angles also congruent. Okay.